big news that we're tracking, in fact, from the state of Karnataka, as far as the budget is concerned. Now, the Karnataka Budget 2025 has been put forth by the current Congress government, spearheaded by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. But let's take you through some of the key takeaways as far as the budget of the state is concerned. Massive allocation for Bengaluru infrastructure is what we know. Double-decker flyover worth 8,916 crores that has been allotted. Let's also tell you, Brand Bengaluru has got 1,800 crores, 19,000 crores for tunnel road, and new scheme has been announced worth 8,000 crores. Neha Hebbale, my colleague, will help us draw more perspective. Neha, very good morning to you once again. Given the fact that it has been presented, there are several other aspects, but we've of course put focus on what that infrastructure push is also looking like. But in a nutshell, what are the key takeaways? While you put that into perspective, politically speaking, the BJP has been protesting this as well. Why is that?
Well, that's right, Nivedana. Of course, ever since various hikes were announced in the state of Karnataka, whether it was the milk price hike or whether it was, in fact, possibly the water tariff hikes that were going to go up, all eyes had been kept on Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's, budget here. Of course, this is not his first budget. He has, of course, possibly now gone on to maybe even break a record here by being the Chief Minister presenting these many budgets. And now, understandably so, of course, the BJP over here is protesting this, largely raising questions about, the kind of appeasement, possibly, suggesting also that a lot of funds have been set aside now for the minorities. In fact, the first reaction now that's also come in over here has been of the BJP on this, wherein, in fact, they've actually put out a cartoon over here of the Chief Minister and, with a cake there that's being cut, showing really how much of, the division of the funds has been done. Now, if we are, of course, to talk about a couple of key infrastructure projects over here, the allocation for which has been done, the double-decker project has, of course, the tunnel road, I beg your pardon, has been one of the projects that's been quite contentious in the past as well. Even as proposals were made, tenders were called, there wasn't really too much of a response to this. This isn't something that the citizens also, in fact, have taken well. There's been a lot of opposition to this. However, we're seeing funds being allocated for that. Apart from that, also now, of course, in the budget, there's a mention that, major roads in the city, of course, would be made signal-free. Now, that's something possibly that's being done with the view to ease the traffic situation in Bengaluru. That has been quite concerning, and that's only been going on to get more concerning. Apart from that, we're also, of course, seeing about 27,000 crores that's been set aside now for the Peripheral ring road, the double-decker flyover at about 9,000 crores, 8,900 crores to be precise. So with all of these, of course, infrastructure project push will still be a challenge, and we'll really have to wait and see how this goes about now.
Right, Neha. Thank you very much for getting us more as far as that is concerned. But since you're tracking more developments for us from the state, I'm going to come back to you as far as another significant development that we continue to track here on Mirror Now. Stay with me.